In August of 2017, I became enamored with an idea, making a Megami Tensei card game. Much later, I'd learned that there were several Japanese-only endeavors that monolinguals like myself would never be able to have fun with, even aside from the fact that it's not physically possible for those games to be any deader. So now, a year and a half later, I present to you the other bit of effort in my life that taught me the meaning of labor of love. Stick around and I'll walk you through exactly what SMT Expanse is and how to play. SMT Expanse allows you to become a summoner, using the data of leaders and demons from all over the Megami Tensei franchise to battle other summoners. You win by reducing your opponent from 10 HP to 0 by killing their goddess. Just like she has an arm terminal, he has a demonica, and he has a gun, you too have a comp. Yours is made of 51 cards with no more than 3 copies of any one card. There are 2 card types in SMT Expanse, leaders and demons. These 2 card types share many traits. The Arcana. One of the 14 Arcana your card falls under. The text box contains the card's skills, and for demons, their spells. The name contains a title and then the actual name. For leaders, the title is purely flavor text, but for demons, the title is actually one of the many Megami Tensei races, so keep an eye out for that. The power tells you a card's base power, and its alignment and type. Now, leader cards have a unique trait that tells you their affiliations. In Ann's case, she's a Persona user, originating from Persona 5, and a Phantom Thief. Demon cards also have unique traits, a level and elemental affinities. In Pixie's case, she's a level 2, weak to fire, and strong to elect. Next up is the field. You have 6 demon slots, 3 leader slots, a Sea of Souls, comp, and moon phase. Just like the numbers imply, you can only have 6 demons and 3 leaders summoned at any one time. There's no card limit for the moon phase though. Your Sea of Souls is the graveyard, and your comp is your deck. As a quick note, you'll notice the arrangement of the slots. That's deliberate. Each of the 9 slots belongs to one of 3 parties consisting of 2 demons and 1 leader. And one more thing, those text boxes. AA means Arcana Affinity. To have access to these special skills, the demon and leader's Arcana must match. If you have 2 demons in a leader's party, the leader can use their AA provided at least one of the demons matches their Arcana. The demon that doesn't match can't. A rounded red box means a regular skill. No primary requirements to use, but read carefully. And lastly, purple boxes denote spells. Only demons have spells. Sorry, Demi-Fiend. Now, on to the good stuff, actually playing the game. Before you begin, you have to pick 1 leader card to be your goddess. That's why you have 51 cards. That leader goes concealed, face down, in your center leader slot. Next, you place the top 2 cards of your comp into your moon phase. Putting cards directly into your moon phase from anywhere is called phasing, by the way. Then, draw your starting hand of 6 and decide who goes first. Flip over your goddesses and say summon to begin. Summoners take turns, and turns are divided into 5 steps. Let's go through a sample turn or 2 to get a feel for things. First, the draw step. Draw 1 card. Since we're going first, we skip this step. Second, the summon step. Always begin this step by revealing, that is, flipping face up, the leftmost card in your moon phase. Once that's done, there are several things you can do in any order and as many times as you like. Summoning. Demons require mag to summon. Leaders do not and actually produce mag upon being summoned. Your available mag is equal to your number of summoned leaders plus your revealed moon phases. So currently, we have 2 mag to work with. We have a centaur in our hand, so let's summon it. This costs 1 mag, and centaur is a level 1. Yeah, see how they're the same? Yeah. Meaning we have 1 mag left over. Mag refills at the start of your turn, so it's not gone forever. Phasing. We can place cards in our moon phase from our hand concealed. We can phase all of our cards, but emptying our hand is a pretty bad idea. We have one more card there, so we can safely skip phasing right now, but starting on our second turn, we really want to start. Otherwise, we'll fall behind our opponent in mag. Activating. You can activate any skills you can legally use right now too. Mitsuru only has an Arcana affinity, and since Empress and Chariot don't match, nothing we can do there. And finally, Fusion. Unlike summoning, phasing, and activating, you can only fuse once per turn. Demons that are level 0 to 3 can be fused, but don't require it. They can be summoned directly to an empty demon slot. Demons level 4 and higher, however, require a fusion to summon. More on fusion in a bit, but those are the basics. Since we can't battle on our first turn, we have to skip our battle step. Summon step 2 is exactly the same as the first summon step, but you don't reveal a moon phase. Let's skip this as well. Then it's our end step. Some skills activate or are activatable here, but after our end step, our opponent's draw step follows. They draw since it's no longer the first turn of the game. They reveal a moon phase, indicating their summon step has begun, and summon a leader, increasing their mag count to 3. Their moon phase is a demon, however. Our opponent decides to fuse. Sati is level 4 and is of the Fortune Arcana. Fortune, as seen here, is the 10th Arcana, so our opponent needs 2 demons that are either 9, Hermit, 11, Strength, or 1 of each. They have Oni and Penangal in their hand. Thanks to SMT Expanse's skill inheritance mechanic, they pick 1 demon to go to the Sea of Souls, in this case, they choose the weaker Oni, and 1 demon to go underneath the result demon. This signifies it's in the result's memory, computer term, get it? And as such, Sati can now use Penangal's spells, but not its skills. Fusion costs no mag, but since Sati is no longer in the moon phase, our opponent is back down to 2 mag from their leaders. They use both to summon Pixie, and then Jack Frost. Wait, to the empty party though? See, they filled the demon slots in their goddess Kazuya's party. Even though there are no leaders in Jack Frost's party, it can still be summoned there. Jack Frost is just a wild demon. Thanks to Kazuya's skill, Pixie and Sati's attacks now gain 10 power. Our opponent enters their battle step. Even with no mag to use to pay for spells, Pixie's 20 power lets it use a base power attack to kill our centaur, which our opponent must do, as leaders cannot be attacked while they have demons in their party. Then, Sati attacks our goddess directly. Mitsuru doesn't die and go to the Sea of Souls, however. Instead, we lose HP equal to the number of times the attacker's been fused plus 1. So we go from 10 HP to 8 HP. Now Jack Frost attacks. Our opponent is just rubbing it in at this point. When the attack's power is lower than the defender's, nothing happens. Let's pretend Jack Frost were equal in power to our goddess though. In cases where the attacker and defender's power are equal, and the defender is not using magic but a power attack, both are killed. So in this hypothetical, Jack Frost would go to the Sea of Souls and we'd lose 1 HP. So yeah, that's the long and short of it. Major thanks to Lady Virgilia for feedback on the first version of this video. She also does SMT content, so be sure to check out her channel. All of the cards I've currently created are in printable sheets in the video description. Feel free to print them out, play with your friends, and give me feedback. Expanse is ever evolving after all. I'm a Let's Player who's doing more and more scripted videos, so if that strikes your fancy, feel free to subscribe. Until then, bye for now, guys.